Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Thursday, June 26th, 2014. All right, we have a lot to cover today, so without any further ado, yesterday's GDP number, it was a crusher. I just could not believe it. But the market shrugged it off. So apparently, they figure that we're still going to make money. Durable good orders also not very good, and petroleum status report, actually inventory is up, which to me means that either people aren't buying gas. I'm not sure. Anyway, jobless claims coming in at 8:30 along with personal income and outlays, and that's it basically for today. Let's take a look across the ponds. Asia, pretty bullish across the board except for one index, and in Europe, bullish across the board. Alright, lots of stuff here to cover. Our futures here in the US are looking flat at this time. Gold is down 10.50 overnight, and oil is down a nickel. And I bought some gas yesterday. I paid $3.65 a gallon. Took the grandkids to Chuck E. Cheese. Man, did they have fun. Anyway, now A+ list, you can see, looks a little short, a little bit more short than usual. I'm going to leave this open down here. I removed F5 networks, and the reason why I moved FFIV is because it only gives you single weeklies. It doesn't do the multiple weeklies, and I was looking to do something out in the 15 to 30 time frame, and my choices were limited, so I just took them off. I removed EOG, FedEx, and Boeing. Reason why I took them off, strange as it may be, the regular monthly expiration on these stocks that are in the $100 range, between 100 and 200, is $5. So when I was looking to do a 20 delta with a $5 spread, a lot of times I was seeing things like 15 or 30, between the $5 spread. So I said, you know what, I don't have to put up with this. And all three of them are the same way. The regular weeklies are $1 spreads between the strikes. And, it was not making any sense for me. I went back and I looked in my account, in my results by symbol, and I saw that I was not really trading these things all that much anyway, and they have been on the list for 6 months. So I just kind of took a pass on them and said, you know what, I think we get juicy enough picks here. Their IV percentile was low, their IV was low. We got some that are pretty low here anyway, but things are just low. The indexes are pretty low. Visa's pretty low. But Costco's, if you're below 20 right now, that's pretty low. The ones that really like to trade more are the ones that have slightly higher IV at this time. Okay, so that is that. Now, yesterday, Netflix, Priceline, and Russell entered on those, and we'll take a look at what those look like. I also attempted to add to the NDX position, and let me see here. One of them I actually did end up adding to it. Yes. So I went in a little further out with my strike, and only one order executed. So here we have a regular July expiration, and then I attempted to do one the Friday before with the July 2 at the same strikes. I just thought that the possibility of having that work out was pretty good. So now we have to wait a little bit longer for this to start accumulating money because of that, whereas the other ones are already up a tad, and the Russell's up 30. So I added to that position in that manner, and you'll see how I illustrated that when we get to take a look at it. Alright, first up to bat is Apple. Oops, here we go. There we go. Alright, Apple. We actually got a little bit of a hook here on Apple. I'm a tad hesitant on it. I would wait another day. I'm not going to alert this. This is because of the 20 rollover here. I'm not going to alert this for a 50 delta. It's making me a tad nervous. This is a very large flag, if you want to count this as a bull flag. A little bit larger than what I would care for, but when I'm looking on a weekly, which is kind of where I would think about looking at this chart if I was doing a 20 delta trade, it looks like a normal bull flag. So we'll just keep an eye on it, and we'll put it on our list for a setup for today, and then we'll figure out just exactly what we might do with it, whether it be a 20 delta, 50 delta, or nothing. Oops, sorry. All right, Amazon. We are in Amazon, and it's the only bearish trade. It's the only bear call that I have at this time, and it's a 20 delta, and it seems to be working out just fine for right now. Baidu, we have nothing going on with them. We failed to pull off our 50 delta on this. I don't know why I missed that. I really don't. I may have to go back. This was Monday. I don't know why I didn't get in on that. Sometimes, I don't know, senior moments or something. Anyway, it's too late for it. Celgene. How are we doing with Celgene? We have our stock split. Is that today? 625. That should have been... Shouldn't we be below 100 now? 625, yeah. Maybe when it opens this morning it'll be corrected. But for right now, we're not doing anything until we see the numbers after the split. Chipotle, we are in with a 20 delta. We get in on this, looks like on Monday. So that seems to be working out for at least right now. Costco, we had an alert set here. The alert did not trigger, and we're getting a tad bit long in the tooth here for an alertable trade, so I'm removing that alert, and we're dropping that for any sort of consideration now. We have a lot of compression here between the 20 and the 50, and on a weekly we actually just kind of rolled over on the 50 here. That's interesting. So what are we thinking about Costco? We're thinking that maybe this is a valid hook up here now to do a 20 delta. So we're going to put this on our 20 delta list for today. How quickly things change. Alright, CVX. Wow, big pullback on CVX. Still a decent looking bull flag and we are in setup mode here. Okay, and this would be a 50 delta at least for right now. DJX, let's take a look at what is happening there. And like I mentioned, even with the dismal GDP numbers, the Dow went ahead and marched upward yesterday after a pretty, the big reversal the day before. Wonder if somebody knew about those numbers early. Gold, anything happening there? We're still hanging around up here. I'm still waiting for another move upwards. Looks like we may not get that today. Google. Very big move yesterday on Google. Just a continuous march up here. Nice little flag here on the intraday chart. Didn't give us an entry on the daily chart though. So we're still waiting for that one. LinkedIn consolidating here. Nothing happening there. 3M. Okay, we have a nice hook on 3M here. So we're going to put an alert here above the high from yesterday. Oops. If we can get it to come up here. There we go. So it was in setup mode yesterday on our setup list, and we had this nice move at the open, and then a pullback the rest of the day. So this is why we, for our 50 deltas, really like to wait until 3:30 in the afternoon and then take a look at our indicators and then see, are we above the high? And we are not. So we take a pass. NDX. Okay, so here you can see that we have some, I made the line fat for this expiration and skinnier for this expiration. So there's actually two lines up here. I still have my panic alert here. I could move this up to, just change it a little bit. I got it, basically right below this low right here from yesterday. Alright, Netflix. We are in Netflix. We are in with a 50 delta at 3:30 yesterday. So looking for a little move up today and tomorrow on Netflix. If it gets a nice move up today, we'll get out this afternoon. Price line, we have a 50 delta trade that we put on here. And that was yesterday. So we're looking for that one to hang in there for us. No, that was not it. Did I say 50? That's a 20. Sorry about that. Russell. Russell, we also got in on this yesterday as well. So planning on that one working out for us. SPX. I don't think we have anything going on SPX right now. No, we do not. Waiting for a hook here on SPX. Hopefully we get that today. So we're going to put that in our 20 delta list. Alright, TLT. Oh, nice move yesterday for us for our 20 delta trade here. We're at the 110 level. Doesn't quite show up on this chart. I can't get it to show up either, but it's there. So we're pretty happy with that, and nothing going on, no way to add to it at this time. Tesla is continuing its bullish march here. Is this good enough for a 20 delta? No. I was going to wait on that. And last but not least is Visa. Visa's in I would call this a downtrend, and then on the weekly we're definitely in a consolidation pattern, but I'm calling this a continuation of this downtrend after this little blip here. Definitely on the intraday, on the daily 20, and on the weekly 20. So we've got our target set up here. We need to wait a while for that. Alright, so got a few things for today. We managed to cover everything, and we're at like the 16-minute mark, so that's pretty good. I like that. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and happy trading.